Well, calling all pickleball players the best of the best around our region.
Yeah, they are in our midst right now. And of course, pickleball was invented here in Washington State. So we're talking about the world's top pickleball pros. They're in Seattle right now. They're hanging out at the Space Needle this morning. Dan Griffin has more on what's ahead for this weekend.
Well, the energy is building for the Baird Wealth Management Seattle Open presented by Holland America Cruise Lines. I'm here with 24-year-old Ben Johns. He's the best of the best is what they say when it comes to pickleball. I wanted to chat with you a little bit about looking ahead to the weekend. You got 4 days of games, I believe. What are you feeling leading up to that, and what should people be expecting?
Yeah, I go into it just like I do every tournament. It's about preparation, expectations, of course. So competing Thursday through Sunday in the 3 different divisions. Always looking for wins, but the competition's always stiff as well. And as for what people can expect, professional pickleball. If you haven't watched it before, I definitely recommend it. It's a good time. The fans get a little rowdy sometimes. You can definitely enjoy a full day. So a lot to be enjoyed.
And seeing behind us, obviously the play is happening. You must have your own technique about how you go about it. How would you describe it?
Pickleball is certainly a blend of other racket sports. I think you can probably see a little bit of table tennis, a little bit of tennis, but the strokes are certainly different. And I'd say more than anything, it's a very strategic game. You have to do the right thing at the right time. So it definitely appeals to people that want to think their way through a sport at the same time. So strategy comes first.
Now, I know they say there's a $300,000 purse in here. You can really make a living doing this, right?
Yeah. So it's not quite as big as other sports yet. If you can compare it to say basketball or tennis or something like that, the prize purses aren't that big yet, and that's fine because it's a new sport and it's growing. But if you compare it to a couple years ago, it's a lot more. And yeah, the top 20 to 30 pros and the guys and the girls can both make a full-time living with just playing pickleball. Final question: this is where pickleball started, Seattle area. How does it feel to be here, being able to do this? It's really cool. Pickleball has come such a long way in a very short time. So to come to the birthplace of pickleball, I think it's very special both for the players playing and for Seattle. The state's national sport, not national sport, but state sport now. They get a professional tournament, and I think that's really cool for the entire state. Ben, good luck. Thank you so much for being here with us again. This Seattle Open going from July 27th through the 30th. We'll have more information on Fox13Seattle.com. But for now, at the Space Needle, Dan Griffin, Fox 13 News.